Hello everybody, it's Nerdy Boy Weeps here. I am back with a new reaction. This came out at a time, it was like, y'all couldn't have posted this earlier, or Eric couldn't have posted this earlier, because, well actually then again, I wouldn't have had a chance to do it yesterday anyway. But I got off work not too long ago. But yeah, we're reacting to YorForger is Worth It from AaronOnAnime, which is Internet Aaron from InternetCity. And we're going on apparently Yor from Spy X Family, aka the Assassin Milfu. I am very behind on Spy X Family. Where I'm at in the manga is where we see where Yuri is interrogating freaking Lloyd, and that's where I stopped. But I know for a fact that Yor is an amazing character, and she was the only seasonal waifu that's actually a MILF. Maybe an adopted MILF, but still MILF.
What do you have when you put together the skills of an S-rank killer and the tendencies of an alcoholic? You get YorForger. And YorForger is probably the world's greatest assassin. I ain't even gonna hold you. Shorty is a S-rank assassin and alcoholic. In another video, I said that Roxanne was the greatest waifu of 2022. Am I changing my answer? No, not at all. However, Yor is probably the most underrated waifu of 2022, and I don't know how more people not talking about it.
You're both half right and half wrong on that. And granted, I'm probably not gonna watch that anime when you said that was the greatest waifu. I just don't care. I'm sorry, but I'm here for Yor.
From a show called Spy Family, where a spy and an assassin get married to cover up for themselves for their each individual lie. Now, neither one of them knows the other is a spy or an assassin. And I don't know if I'm just tripping. Maybe it's because I'm watching the show. I feel it be kind of like understandable to tell this, especially given who these people are. Yor is 5'7" with black hair and red eyes, and I ain't gonna lie to you, gang, that black hair, red eye combo, it's undefeated. Now, we don't have the numbers for the act.
This is true. Black hair and red eye is amazing. And also, I'm the same height as her. Wow. I'm literally 5'7.3" feet tall. So I'm a little bit taller than her.
We don't have nothing. We don't have none of the numbers.
But you can't do this to me.
However, a scholar in the community, a true man of culture, a man who genuinely loves waifus, decided to go out and crunch the numbers, and we got her cup size. Shorty's a double D. I didn't look up the number. It wasn't even me.
Stop the cap.
Somebody else did it. He literally did the math off of a drawing. You gotta be down bad. But all you can do is respect it. Now, when you see her and you see all this, you like, man, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? She's cute or whatever, but that's not enough to get her in the Waifu Hall of Fame. Well, hold on, gang. Load the jet. Let's get into the scouting report, because the scouting report gives a little bit more information of why this character from 2022 needs to be brought in the Waifu Hall of Fame. When we first start the show, we're following her soon-to-be husband, Lloyd, a.k.a. Mr. YMCMB, Mr. Is she 5'2" or 5'2"? That dude, bro. Lloyd is that dude by all accounts, bro. Now, a boy is trying to save the world. What he has to do, his mission is to investigate a principal or a dean who's in too deep with some world leaders. But he has to adopt the daughter, get her into school, but to get her into school, he needs to have a whole family, so he has to find a wife. And that's when Mama Yor comes in, right? Can I help you? You've been looking at me. I'm sorry. I just think you gorgeous. Do you think I'm a bad bitch? Do you think you date me? Yeah, I date you. You bad as hell. Now, after this person comes, you're like, I still don't see her. Yeah, she cute. But it's not getting my gears going. Well, hold up. Pause the break. That's not how she really is. When we see how she really is. Hello, gentlemen. I'm going to kill y'all because y'all don't really got big dicks. I love it. And that's when we get the first thing on the scouting report. Shorty is a killer. Now, look, gang, I know it sounds crazy, but we all like a little crazy in our lives. We all like a little Harley Quinn. It spices up the relationship. It keeps it exciting. Yor is really that. Yor been killing people since she was a kid. Yor is built different. Yor is a bloodthirsty murderer, gang, and I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. It's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. A little little danger, a little toxicity.
I don't think that's necessarily toxic in her. She's an assassin. She's literally hired to kill people. And basically, if she's been killed since she was a kid, like, I'm kind of wondering who would win a fight of assassins without this person using Nin or electricity. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Hila.
It spices up the relationship. It keeps it fun. I'm just playing. Like, if you in something dangerous and toxic, leave. Like, But after this, we get their first date, and their first date went like this. My boy proposed on the date. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I understand, but they got grenades going off, all this stuff going off, and he said, hey, baby, would you marry me? Like, smooth as hell. Now, I don't understand how Yor is the world's greatest assassin and an idiot, because he definitely just killed those people he said was his patients. No! He murdered them.
Oh my god. I think it's sort of like a Swish thing. Like, you have a mode where you can be absent-minded, but when you're good at a certain something, regardless of what it is, you just switch into that mode, and I think that's what it is with Yor. And the thing is, even though I'm far behind, the things I've seen of Yor in the current stuff, and I know there's a Spy X Family movie coming out this year. Speaking of anime movies, that Time I Got Reincarnated Slime gets a movie US release this week. The 20th and I think 21st. If it stays no longer, then I might try to go see it right in the month, because Reincarnated Slime is awesome. But I think it's like a Switch, like with Yor. That's what I think it is, Aaron.
I was like, bro. Like, bro said, Kobe blew him up. Next thing we know, Shorty moving in.
The grenade holds the ring.
Show is constantly reminding us that she is a killer. Hell, she can't even hide her killer instincts. I'm just gonna eat the nuts. The nuts are good. Hey, don't just eat the nuts. You gotta eat all the food. Come on now. You gotta grow up strong. Are you alright over there? Damn, this sharp knife. Oh my god. Imagine just murdering everybody in here. What? Now, if danger was the only aspect of being a killer,
that's why you swear
the
assassin
only thing
attire
that would get you in the Waifu Hall of Fame, a lot of people would be in it. Right? But look, this is only the beginning of the scouting report. The other part of it, Shorty's adorable. Now, don't get me wrong. Yor isn't the brightest bulb in the box, and technically neither is Lloyd. I don't know how you're the greatest in your respective fields, and you still can't see this and you're kind of dumb, right? But
I think this is also kind of on a creator's end, because it's been set. There's I think, interview with the creator who... Literally, I think his other manga got canceled, but he's not really in the spies, apparently. Because apparently it's been, and I think this is from an actual interview from his mouth, and based on what that video for Neverworld said. But I think I saw this before the Neverworld even talked about this, that I think in an interview or one of the manga volumes or something, that he's not really attached to any of his characters, so maybe that's a loophole on his end. Or it just plays with the whole oblivious fact that, because with Lloyd being a spy, and Yor being an assassin, and them having respective modes of when it's more or less, these two both have, like, their own baggage, but I feel like it's also kind of like, with their professions, they're trained to be in a certain way where they're not supposed to let their personal conscience and probably civilian type aspect of themselves stick out, and they're there to be professional for the most part. But with Yor is an adorable assassin and waifu and milfu all at the same time, and she just can't help it. She's awesome.
But she ain't the brightest bulb in the box, but watching her try her best and trying to be a good family member, trying to be a good cook, trying to be a good wife, trying to make it feel like a really good family, all you can do is appreciate the moment and effort of her trying to be that. You got moments like this where she's trying to make them feel like a real family. Yeah. I know it's all been hard for you, but look, let's be a real family. I know we just doing this as a cover-up or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? I really want that cock still, but let's make it like we a real family. Or another part when she got nervous that she didn't tell her brother she got married. I thought it was adorable. Hey, your brother said he was going to be in town to meet your husband, you know what I'm saying? He said he ain't know nothing about it. Oh my God, I forgot to tell him. I forgot to tell him about my husband. You forgot to tell him for almost 2 years, girl. Come on. Are you serious? And then you got my favorite part when her brother finally came into the picture and was like, man, if y'all really dating, kiss him. I want to see y'all get y'all freak on. And this was the funniest moment in this show to me. And it shows how adorable she is. If y'all really together, I want to see y'all get it.
She got drunk.
I want to see y'all do the nasty. Very well. I'm down with that. You see? Come here, baby. Wait. What are you doing?
What the?
Oh, that's cool. That's good. Or this is bad. But look, that's not everything. The next part is possibly my favorite character trait of Yor. Right? This is the one thing that I genuinely enjoy about Yor as a character. And this is going to sound absurd. Shorty is an alcoholic. Every time she starts drinking, she gets turned up and she takes it too far. Hell, we got a moment when they were trying to do something sweet for Anya and plan like this really big party for her. You're just getting busted. Now, you see how messed up she is, right? Well, let's back it up a little bit earlier in the episode when Yor was just taking the wine to the head like this. I need to take my shot. Her scouting report, I'm not gonna lie, this has been my favorite one to work on. However, we gotta get into her stats because her stats are what truly puts her in the Waifu Hall of Fame.
I should do part 4.
Yor is doing her best to be the best mom ever. To me, the attempt to try to be something, no matter what your flaws are, try to be something you feel your adopted daughter may need or your husband may need, even though this is all a cover-up, that the amount of effort she's putting in to try to be the greatest mom ever is, man, it's genuinely my favorite trait about her. How far she would go to be a good mother does in fact show she's crazy, but you...
This is true. Like, because, like, it's rare when you get to see actual, like, anime characters, especially in Shonen Jump and Shonen anime in general, actually be able to work with a family dynamic and it be part of the main dynamic of the show. Or have characters who can be, like, parental figures that are actually good parental figures. Because, like, the closest things you got to that is probably maybe All Might and Aizawa from My Hero Academia in terms of newer anime. Yami's kind of like a dad, but at the same time, something that Loki thinks is over. I'm talking about Black Clover, by the way. Who else is there? I think also, if I remember correctly, Lloyd and Yor both do have feelings for each other, but they're not really like going forward with it because of the whole cover-up thing. And I don't know how long the creator of the manga is going to have them stay in the dark about their identities. So, yeah.
Can't help but to admire it a little bit. We got moments like this when she was thinking about killing another student's parent to make sure that Anya could get in. All right, so, like, is she in or is she not? If you want your daughter in the school, as of right now, all she has to do is wait. So, if we get rid of somebody, if they don't come, she'll get in?
Got it.
What if I just murder somebody? Oh, no, I can't just kill them. That'd be crazy. No. Or the other time Anya got kidnapped. Hey, let my daughter go! You okay, baby? Are you okay?
Oh, God.
She's a really good mom. Tried to master cooking when her food is kind of bad. She went out to master it and become a good cook for Anya and her husband, trying to be that mother. In this, we get the
I've seen this
on the scouting. She's a powerhouse. Yor put fear in a dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
Whatever, that's cool. Blah blah blah. Whatever. It's a dog. Okay, cool. Well, what about when she took on the bull?
Oh yes, this was in the early pressure point in that thing.
I'm gonna make ground beef out. Making me cheeseburgers out of you.
Aaron, stop talking about food.
Greatest run-up in anime history. No hard feelings, you feel me? It was either you or me. I'm about to murder you. Yor, all in all, as crazy as she may be, when we look at everything from her attributes, the scouting report, and the stats, we get a really well-rounded character that's both funny and larger than life, but we have key things we like in this character. We genuinely see a character that's more than just super busty or great body. We see a character that's genuinely fun and a waifu that breaks the norm of what waifus are, right? And
he said the pure underrated explicit truth about that, because whenever season 1 waifus happen, especially with new anime in this day and age, a lot of them tend to be teenagers. Like, for example, I think the only waifus that are actually like adults that are like, whether you like them or not, are probably from Spy Family, Nightfall. Yes, I know Nightfall is. I'm in different places in mine. All right, don't judge me. Then for those two from Spy Family, and Sylvia, the handler. Then you have, in terms of other series, like, and I'm talking about like major, like main protagonists, like, or like in the central set cast from the beginning. And then for other animes, you've got like, and I'm talking about that are actually adult, are Makima, whether you love her or hate her, from Chainsaw Man, Himeno from Chainsaw Man, and Kobeni. Because they're the only 3 waifus in the anime right now that are actually adults. Because the girl you saw at the end of the season 1, I'm going to say her name, Reze, she's the same age as Denji. Power's also the same age as Denji. And then Quasi isn't coming until later. I mean, Quanxi. And Santa Claus. And if you read the manga, Mitaka, not counting Yoru, Power, Mitaka, and Reze are all teenagers. Makima, Kobeni, and Himeno are all adults. Because Makima and Himeno are well in their 20s. Kobeni is 20. And then with Yor and Nightfall, they're in, I think, their early to mid 20s. Because I think Lloyd's the same way. But yeah, like, I think also what breaks, as I said before, Yor is one of the few waifus that's actually an adult, and that breaks a lot of molds, especially because Spy Family is from Shonen Jump, where a lot of demographic goes to a lot of teenagers. So it's really refreshing.
I personally feel that in itself gives her a unique and perfect spot for us to throw her in the Waifu Hall of Fame.
That was great, Aaron. Speaking of facts, man, dude, glad you did this. Like, this is, I think, the first thing Spy Family have on this channel. That's hilarious. Oh, lost my balance for a minute. Yeah, but I'm glad I got to react to this. It came out when I had to go to bed because I had to be at work in the morning. So I'm at home right now reacting to this. So I'm glad I got to. And yeah, it's Yor. So yeah, y'all. If y'all like this video, please subscribe and share. Subscribe to AaronOnAnime. If you're not subscribed to the city, the InternetCity, do that too while you're at it. Because they make great content, give us the big funnies, and Aaron, even on his own, we know he gets the big funnies, and he's the weeb, or he's the anime weeb compared to Mikey. They both watch anime, but Aaron knows his anime a lot more. And also, you might be also, why did I not mention Marin from My Dressed Darling? She's also not an adult; she's a teenager. And same thing with Komi, Shoko specifically. Her mother is a different story. But the thing is, her mother's not in the central usual cast. She's occurs there. Uzaki from Uzaki Wants to Hang Out. She, on the other hand, counts because she is an adult because she's 19. So, yeah. But, yeah, if you aside from that whole tangent of me talking about anime waifus and whatnot, and yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe and share. I'm out. Peace.